Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today we're taking a break from the 3 days 3 looks to do a get ready with me. I asked you guys if you wanted to see a best products of 2021. Now I have a lot of products that I bought in 2021 from the drugstore. So I asked you guys if you wanted to see my best products in 2021 from the drugstore, and you said yeah, 100% of you said yeah. So we're going to do that today. So I've got my moisturiser on, my eye cream. Right, so for primer, where are you? So for primer, I'm going to use this one. So it's the L'Oreal Glow Cherie. I don't really know what shade it is. It just says light glow. I think that might be the shade. So I put this kind of on the outer portions of my face, and then we've got a newer one to me. I've been meaning to try it for ages, but it is new to me, this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I put this kind of through my T-zone where my pores are. So we'll start with this one. You can see that I've been using it quite a bit recently, especially this past rotation. So we'll start on the nose area. Put a bit on the forehead, and then the rest I'll put that glow primer on, because you guys know how I love to glow. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Probably put a bit too much on there, but you won't be able to see it under the foundation anyway. It smells like, I've got a W7 one, which is basically the same one, and I would probably have used a W7 one, but I think I'm running out of it. So you'll be able to see the glow in a minute. It's just gives you this amazing glow from within. Yeah, I've definitely put too much on. I'm going to put a bit down here on the chin. All that mascara hasn't come off, even though I've cleansed and double cleansed. But can you see how glowy it is? Right, so for foundation I'm going to be using this one. It was either going to be this one or the L'Oreal Pro Glow, but the L'Oreal Pro Glow is new to me. I do think that L'Oreal Pro Glow is a holy grail. This one is everyone's favourite at the moment, so I thought I'd choose this. And they do say to kind of blend it in with your hands. This is the lightest shade, guys. Can't get any lighter than this. I think it's about right for me. But if you're paler than me, I don't know. I know some people are paler than me, but this is 0.5 to 2, which is very light. Do I rub it in with my hands, or yeah, I think I'm just gonna rub it in with my hands, because if I put it on a sponge, the sponge is gonna soak it up, where your hands kind of heat the product up. And it just kind of blends, like smooths into the skin. I know a lot of people don't like putting the foundation on with the hands like this, but this is a serum, guys, so it's a serum foundation, so it's probably the best way to apply it. I've tried it both ways, and when I apply it with a sponge, the sponge tends to soak it up, and you've got to go in like 2 or 3 times and add more product. I just think that's a waste. I mean, if you need more product after you've blended it out with your hands, fair enough. But if you're after a medium to full coverage, you're just not going to get it. This is for those natural days, for sure. And I think I've been kind of blessed with my skin. Even as a teenager, I never had spots. Like, I only get the odd spot now when I'm run down or stressed out. I've got one here, but I think that's where my glasses have been. This is just looking really, really nice. Isn't it? I mean, just looking really nice and glowy. I'm going to put a little bit more just on the cheek area. I do that with all my foundations. So just a tiny bit more. I think it's a great foundation from the drugstore though, guys. I don't have many serums or tinted foundations in my collection. It's perfect for the hotter months, because we don't want full coverage when it's piping hot outside. Not that you get a lot of hot days in the UK. But yeah. Right, so that should do it for me. So then guys, now we'll do my eyeshadow base. So I use this daily, and part of it is, yes, I do like it. Would I repurchase? Not straight away, no, but I would repurchase it. It's the W7 Get Set eyeshadow base. It's just like the NYX one, except cheaper. So you can see that I've used quite a bit of that up. You really don't need a lot, and it will last you forever. I think after this one I'm going to get a W7 one, another different one. I know this one's a W7 one. But I'm not going to buy one until I've used this. With bases and mascaras, I only like to bring one in at a time. Right, so now then, we'll do the eyebrows while the foundation dries down a little bit. Right, so I'm just going to brush them out with this, I think it's a Model Zone brow pencil I've got. I don't use the pencil, it's still in there, it's just too light for me, but I do use the spoolie. Now we're going to go in with this brow gel from Poundland. Just put something quick through the brows. I need to move fast, to be honest. I mean, it's fairly late in the evening and I'm going for my dinner at my mum's. So yeah, she's making us pasta bake. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice dinner together today. So that's that. This one is really, really good for £1, guys. It's not volumizing like the Boy Brow or the Makeup Obsession one I had, but it's just a normal brow gel, and it does say you've got up to 24-hour wear with it. I don't tend to believe those kind of facts when it comes to brow gels, to be honest. But yeah, it does say that. So for concealer, guys, we've got this one. So it's the Revolution Fast Base Concealer getting C1. Normally I get C0.5, so it's going to end up probably being about the same colour as my foundation. Maybe just a smidge lighter. Right, and with this I do use the sponge that I've got. This sponge needs a clean, but it is absolutely brilliant. It's better than any sponge I've tried, and I got this from Poundland, so I need to get about 5 at least next time I go. I have been using the Becca under eye concealer, and I've been using that daily, but obviously it's a high-end product. Every single time. Right, so now we're moving on to powder. I have only got one in here, so we're just going to use this. Normally I have, actually I think I've got 2. Yeah, we've got 2. Right, so normally I have a pressed powder. This one's normally for just like, once I've bronzed, I normally kind of chisel out with this. It's really good for that. I have used it under the eye area before, but we won't be doing that today. We'll be using this one, this number 7 Translucent Perfect Light. It's really good for that. So, there's a lot in the cap there, so let me just go and get a brush, and we'll use some of this in the cap. Now I don't like to use too much of this. Right, I need, see if we can use this one just to put some down my T-zone. I don't put it everywhere because I don't want to take that glow away. Yeah, I still like to have the glow like on my cheek area. Next up then is bronzer. So I've chosen the Maybelline City Bronzer. I've not used it in a hot minute and I really do like it. I've not made much of a dent only because I've got so many other bronzers. Oh, it's here. We're going to use the Japanesque. It's like a contour brush. Oh, what shade is it? I haven't told you. So this one is in medium warm 250. I think in the US you can get one that is 150 or 100. This one's the lightest here. Can't get any lighter than 250. But this is about right for me anyway. So what's your guys' favourite drugstore bronzer? And then what I tend to do with my powder brush, I just tend to blend it all out just to make sure it's not looking too cray. Do you guys like these kind of videos, like best of, and then me showing you on the face what my best products are? I mean, I want to do one with high-end products, and I've got a lot of high-end bronzer, blush, those kind of products, but I don't have a foundation yet, and I wouldn't have a mascara. So I mean, I could do one with my best drugstore, more expensive foundation, which I think would be the Flower Beauty one, but it is essentially a drugstore foundation. Or I could just wait until I get a more expensive foundation, which I don't like getting because there's that much at the drugstore, guys. I don't really like paying over the odds for foundation. So just let me know if you like these types of videos, because I don't want to be kind of spamming your feed if you don't like them. And I know you don't have to watch them if you don't want to, but it's important to me what you do and don't like. I've just used this to chisel out my bronzer there. It is a little bit more popping than I would like, but we'll just leave it like that for now. For blush, I've got two in here, guys. So I'm hoping they're going to be similar colours on the cheek. So my friend Karen sent this to me with a few other blushes, and I absolutely love it. It's the Revolution Super Dewy blush, and I thought I could go over the top with this Wet n Wild one, just to kind of like set it down. And this one is in the shade Mellow Wine, so we'll put the Revolution one on first. I need to get more shades. And I know a lot of you guys go in with a brush, and I normally do as well, but I can't be bothered to get the brush. I mean, guys, look at that. Look how dewy it is. And I've barely put any on. There's more on this side. Let's move some to the nose area. Oh, it smells so divine. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yes. So this blush, by the way, is called Fake the Flush. I'd recommend that shade. I've not tried any of the other shades, so I think I need to go and get my blusher brush. Right, where are you? So we're going to be using the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine. It's not had an awful lot of use, but I remember being wowed over it when I bought it. And I bought it way back in the year. I was going to use my Flower Beauty one, but this one's cheaper. I don't know if you can still get it. I mean, I've not seen it in my local boots where I bought it from, but you'll be able to get it from eBay. Good old eBay. I'm loving Vinted at the moment though. That lipstick that I've been searching high and low for, I saw it on Vinted for £3.50. I ended up paying nearly £5 for it. But I was saying to my friend, I would have paid £10 for that lipstick, even though it's Primark. I just wanted it for so long, and there it was. It was like it was waiting for me. It had been uploaded 7 months ago, so obviously she can't sell that shade. It had been looked at quite a few times, but no one had purchased it. So yeah, right, so that's what we're looking like. We just need to get some highlighter on. This highlighter, guys, is probably my favourite from the drugstore. It's the Maybelline Face Studio in Diamond Glow. It's so nice, and you'll be able to see I have used it a lot. I've even recommended this to some of you guys. just so beautiful and so pigmented. It reminds me a lot of one of the Ofra highlighters. I can't remember the name of it, but I have done a video on it. I'm going to put it just here in the cards so you can check it out and you'll be able to see what I mean. I can't remember if I did a comparison on the face. I think I did, where I put this on one side and then the Ofra one on the other, and you really couldn't tell the difference, guys. I mean, look how popping it is. Alright, so that's that. Then I just tend to sweep this all over the face. So we've got the Wet n Wild Colour Icon and Bronzer. It's just the same as those Hourglass powders, except on a much cheaper scale. I am able to repurchase this, but I just feel like it's just too much what they're asking for, but it's a lot cheaper than the Hourglass ones. So yeah, I just go in all over and then I'll kind of use a setting spray to make me not look as powdery. I love this, guys. Absolutely love it. I'm so sad I've hit pan. I'm so sad I didn't get like 3 or 4 of these. So that's that one. The spray, I'm just gonna put some of this on. It's the Vitamin E Skincare Hydrating Mist from Superdrug. Right, and then I think all that's left is eyes and lips. So you might be surprised what I'm gonna choose now. I've got a palette, guys, but it's not a big palette. It's a palette that I absolutely love, and they are only £3. I think they've gone up now to £4, but I am obsessed with this one. It is a favourite, and I was talking to Ilinka Makeup. If you do not follow her, go and check her out. She's absolutely amazing. I love her channel. She did a video, like it was one of her recent videos, and she was asking what drugstore products were our favourites, and I said this one. This palette was a favourite of mine. I just didn't use it enough, and I just thought, well, I'm doing a drugstore makeup video of my favourites. How can I not use this? I mean, come on, guys, it is so pretty. If you like greens, it is stinking pretty. But yeah, we're gonna get into it now. I'm gonna put these put these brushes away so I can actually find what I need. Right, let's get to it. I haven't got much time. So first of all, we're going to go in with this green here. They don't have shades on, so they're all like different shades of green. I'm going to try and use all of them. I think last time I used it, I did 2 days, 2 looks with it. Now it's not looking on my eyes how it is in the pan, and I think that is because of the brush. Let's see if I can get a different brush quickly. Right, I've got one. I just need to clean it off. I think I just need to spend some time cleaning my brushes. I mean, I've got some back there. I should really just check what I've got. Right, let's go into this shade again with this base shadow brush from the Berlin collection from Real Techniques. No, that's just how it looks. I thought it looked different to that. Right, and then we're going with a darker green on the outer V. It's like a forest green, that one. I'll use the same brush. Might as well run it through the crease. Forgot to bring you closer. Right, let's just blend that out a little bit. If you like these bite-sized palettes, what's your favourite? I think this one is mine. And then it's Rose Water. That's like a rose pink one. But I feel like if you like greens, this is certainly going to be your favourite. I'm just going to go in with this Corker Gel Miss Sporty Pump Up Booster to highlight the brow bone. Oh, I haven't got much time. Right, then I'm going to go in with this BH Cosmetics brush. It's in 103 and this beautiful shade. I think this is my favourite shade in the palette. I love both of these shades, which we are going to use, but for the most part I am going to use this really nice green. I mean, look at it, guys. I think we need to spritz it as well. I'm going to leave that gap for the other shadow. I mean, even if they're £4, it's like £1 an eyeshadow. And it's worth paying for these shimmers. But when I bought it, it was £3. Yes, I'm here for that. I'm going to spritz it and see if we can make it more pigmented. It's nice to do this video because I'm using products that I've not used in a long time. Normally I focus on using newer products, so it's nice to be using these older ones. Right, and then where's that other brush? So I'm just going to go in with this small detailing brush now, and we're going to go in with this one here. Oh my gosh. I don't know which shade I like the most now. They're definitely similar shades, even though this one looks a hell of a lot lighter. They blend into each other really, really nicely. it's popping. Right, so now then, I mean, my eyes are watering a little bit, my lash line. I'm going to go in with both these shades since we've used them both on the lash line. This left eye is going to be a killer. My eyes haven't watered in such a long time. And now that I'm doing this video, they seem to be watering. Mascara. We're going to go in with the Essence Double Trouble. Then let's blend it out a little bit more. I mean, it looks fine, but I always do a last minute blend. Yeah, this eye is watering a lot tonight. Now we're going to go in with this. This is in my shop, my stash. So this one is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Crayon in Hustling Heels. Right guys, so this is the overall finish. This eye, guys, ignore it, is really runny. It's only going to get worse when I go to my mum's now because it'll be windy out. But I really like that finished look. I love the eyes. So that's what we're looking like. Oh, I can feel it watering. Thank you for watching, I really do appreciate it. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.